And I'm gonna call you a until you start acting like a woman, because that fancy dog collar that Puff got around your neck and has had around your neck for the past 30 years, it should have been done got tight. It don't feel like a noose, Mary.
Diddy once bragged about adopting a white daughter off the street. In the video, she said her name was Ava Baroni Combs. Twitter's community notes said it was a joke, but people are not so sure. You see, Diddy's ex-bodyguard said the reason Diddy's homes were raided was because he made girls go into ex-traffic work. And some say Ava was part of this ring.
Jaguar Wright has disclosed fresh Beyoncé and Diddy's daughter appeared in a bizarre video, just as we were starting to get used to the newest entertainment rumors. Thanks to Jay-Z, controversy has erupted. The film at the center of it all shows Beyoncé and Diddy's kid as an unlikely duo. Despite the scene's relatively benign nature, it has prompted considerable conjecture. Details about the bizarre outfits worn in a surrealist masterpiece-like environment are still unclear, but theories about every frame of the globe are rife in the tabloids. Scams in the entertainment industry are nothing new, but this one has even celebrities and internet provocateurs scratching their heads as to why Jay-Z, who is known for his reserved demeanor and guarded family life, would purposefully release such footage. Some insiders theorize that it might be a calculated move related to brewing rivalries. The music industry speculates that it was a well-executed practical joke or a clever hack, but the fallout is enormous. The Queen Bee, who is famous for her unwavering grace in the face of chaos, kept mute on official matters, but there were whispers from her inner circle suggested that she wasn't happy. The epitome of discretion and perfection, Beyoncé has meticulously crafted every aspect of her public persona over the course of her illustrious career. This breach not only violates her privacy, but it also puts her daughter in the public eye, a position she has worked hard to avoid. Meanwhile, Diddy, who is well known for his fierce parental protection, is reportedly incensed about the leak and may have already gathered legal counsel to look into the matter.
There's just been a shocking revelation from federal authorities regarding a highly private and scandalous video involving none other than Jay-Z and Beyoncé, reportedly taken during a wild party hosted by Diddy. Apparently, during a Homeland Security raid on Diddy's properties, some rather intriguing discoveries were made, including compromising footage featuring numerous beloved celebrities caught in scandalous situations. Speculation is rife that Diddy intentionally leaked this footage to authorities as a form of revenge against the Carter.
Friends close to the hip-hop musician say he's considering a range of options, from making public statements to considering legal action, all to protect his daughter's dignity and privacy. The specifics of that story are best left for another time. As usual, social media is buzzing with activity. Twitter, in particular, is flooded with hashtags like Jay-Z loses it all. Memes defending Diddy's daughter and Beyoncé speaking up are circulating more quickly than scandals, and everyone seemed to have an opinion on the subject amid the whirlwind of celebrity drama. Reactions to the most recent leak are mixed, with several. While some fans are in shock and others are viewing it as the newest spectacle in the world of fame, conspiracy theories are starting to surface amid the conjecture, with some contending that it's all just a well-planned PR gimmick, while some view it as a convenient diversion from more important events that are lurking in the background. In order to fully understand the significance of this leak, we must broaden our perspective and take into account the larger context of recent events in the entertainment industry. The past year has been filled with celebrity scandals, ranging from the ongoing drama surrounding Britney Spears' conservatorship to the Kardashian family's never-ending drama. It is a well-known fact that Diddy and Jay-Z have a long-standing connection, but their recent disappearing act, which involved Jay-Z and Beyoncé, has many people talking, according to a juicy report. Excerpt from page 6. The power couple pulled off a Houdini-like disappearing performance right when everyone was expected to be focused on them. Their abrupt departure sparked a flurry of conjecture among supporters and detractors, like leaving everyone perplexed as to why they vanished so quickly. The enigmatic departure is especially perplexing in light of Beyoncé's just-released highly anticipated Cowboy Carter album. The record shot to the top of the worldwide charts only a few months ago, but it seems to be fading into obscurity more quickly than you can say yee-haw. Beyoncé's noticeable absence only heightens the mystery. According to insider information leaked to the public, this was supposed to be Beyoncé's shining moment. Her album debuted and dominated charts worldwide. But now that she's vanished and the album's appeal is dwindling, everyone is left wondering what could be going on.
With Diddy now facing the scrutiny of a federal investigation, it's only natural that fans are taking a magnifying glass to every little detail of Diddy's friendship with Beyoncé and Jay-Z. Turns out Beyoncé is facing some pretty eyebrow-raising accusations lately. I'm talking about everything from claims of sabotaging other black female artists to allegations of her dabbling in witchcraft. And guess what? These accusations aren't just popping up out of nowhere, they're coming from people who were once in Beyoncé's circle.
Let's go back in time to the 2024 Grammy Awards. You may recall how Jay-Z lost it when Beyoncé didn't win Album of the Year. He was furious and the talk of the town for weeks at that point, but now it was just like radio. Here's where the story gets complicated. Jay-Z was upset about the Grammy rejection, but he's not lending any support to Beyoncé's new album. Does he really think that Cowboy Carter will win without any advertising or collusion with the Academy? Beyoncé's longtime buddy Sean Diddy. When Jay-Z is caught up in a controversial affair, although there isn't a clear indication of a relationship between Beyoncé and the hip-hop legend, other women have come forward with allegations of maltreatment against him. Their testimonies create a dark image of his character. Jay-Z and these claims their abrupt withdrawal from the public eye seem too fortuitous to be ignored. Is the power couple consciously trying to distance themselves from the Diddy scandal? Or is there a more complex mystery taking place behind closed doors? Fans are speculating wildly, with some suggesting that a deliberate retreat was made to avoid controversy. While some people worry, there was unrest in paradise, which led the pair to seek refuge away from prying eyes. Their unannounced departure left a notable gap in the music business. If you thought the Beyoncé and Jay-Z vanishing act was intriguing, brace yourself for the latest drama involving the couple. Following the release of her explosive album, Beyoncé vanished, leaving the Beehive questioning and social media flooded with inquiries about their whereabouts and activities. Theories ranged from clandestine projects to personal matters needing resolution away from the limelight, and even 50 Cent himself stepped up to inquire about Jay-Z's whereabouts. 50 Cent Diddy and Jay-Z. This latest news has fans and critics alike buzzing with anticipation and confusion. 50 Cent has recently taken his ongoing beef with Jay-Z to all-time highs, all against the turbulent background of Diddy's world, following Homeland Security's unexpected raids on his homes. In typical fashion, 50 Cent quickly criticized Jay-Z for his conspicuous lack of comment on the matter. Using a milk container with Jay-Z's face underneath the phrase "missing," 50 Cent posted a troll-worthy image to social media that caught everyone's attention. 50 Cent also included a lighthearted remark asking if anybody had spotted Jay making fun of the situation. The image and description of the post quickly went viral, with fans sharing and commenting in a frenzy. They brought back memories of 50 Cent's bold, sarcastic humor from the 1950s. Let's go back to this phenomenon's beginnings. As part of a major trafficking investigation, Homeland Security raided Diddy's homes in Los Angeles and Miami on March 25. Although Diddy wasn't present, his sons Christian and Justin were at the LA property and were detained. The raids and the ensuing legal entanglements make for an interesting read. Catchy headlines. Even more puzzling is Jay-Z's blatant lack of comment on the matter. This is precisely what 50 Cent has capitalized on with his trolling, given Jay-Z's prominence and outspokenness. To fully understand the scope of this trolling, we need to examine the lengthy history between 50 Cent and Jay-Z. Their feud dates back to 1999, when 50 Cent released the controversial song "How to Rob," in which he humorously fantasized about robbing several hip-hop stars, including Jay-Z. Over time, what started out as lighthearted banter between the two artists evolved into a serious competition between them, with each vying for supremacy not only in the music industry, but even outside of their rival. Recently, Diddy's daughters, Delilah and Jessie Combs, made heads at their school prom, dazzling everyone in similar black dresses. Spirits have sustained this feud with sporadic jabs and diss songs, keeping fans involved. The twins made a grand entrance, resembling fashion magazine cover models with their coordinated outfits and striking resemblance, and their followers showered them with compliments and heart emojis. However, this moment of sparkle was dimmed by less glamorous news, just as the glamorous event was proudly shared on their Instagram account, giving fans a peek into their stunning prom night. Pictures from the prom made headlines. a confrontation between Diddy and his ex-girlfriend, Cassandra Cassie Ventura, was captured on camera. As Diddy's daughter Chance Combs accomplished a significant milestone by graduating from high school, the timing couldn't have been worse, casting a shadow over what should have been a joyous occasion for the Combs family. Like her sister's prom, this joyous occasion was overshadowed by the ongoing legal issues surrounding their father. The situation worsens as Diddy's former girlfriend, Misa Hilton, who is furthermore his son's mother, speaking out about the sorrow caused by the maltreatment video with Cassie and Diddy, Justin breaks her silence. Jaguar Williams is also focusing on Beyoncé and her mother, Tina Knowles. This time, the focus is on their alleged role in Diddy's murky affairs. The drama intensified when Tina publicly defended Diddy amid swirling accusations. Misa expresses her sorrow for Cassie and says that watching the tape has brought back her own past traumas. She holds nothing back and asserts that Diddy needs assistance opposed to him. Jaguar publicly criticized Beyoncé and Tina for allegedly ignoring Diddy's behavior alongside Jay-Z, but she didn't stop there. Jaguar also charged Tina with working with her husband, Matthew Knowles, to take advantage of Beyoncé when she was a teenager by purportedly offering her to Jay-Z for roles in Hollywood.
Beyoncé. And I'm assuming because somebody was paying her to Beyoncé up so Beyoncé could blow up. Because the truth is, that first Beyoncé solo record was a mess. And ever since she's been with Jay-Z, she's been doing great. Sean Carter is amazing at knowing how to put talent together.
There have been lingering suspicions about Jay's relationship with Beyoncé when she was younger, when he was noticeably older, roughly 30, but with Jaguar's recent disclosures, the pieces of the puzzle seem to be falling into place. Rumors have been circulating about Tina and Matthew essentially arranging Beyoncé's involvement with Jay. Intrigued investigators have dug into the case and discovered that Beyoncé was only 16 when Jay-Z started their relationship.
How did you find time to get married? You know, it's difficult because I had to really learn how to have boundaries and how to have balance.
It is extremely concerning that Jay would date someone who is 12 years older than Junior, especially when she was only 16, as it highlights an unsettling power dynamic that exists. In fact, Jay claimed in an interview that he first saw Beyoncé when she was just 16 years old. However, when questions about specifics were raised, Jay's demeanor changed, becoming evasive and defensive.
You know, to see a different outcome, like you were saying. It's not this celebrity couple. We were never a celebrity couple. We were a couple who just happened to be celebrities.
Beyoncé started her profession at a young age, which meant that she had few chances to have real relationships with other guys. Early on in her journey, she was swept into the limelight and shaped into a person she would not have naturally been. The song 444 by Jay-Z hinted subtly at this story, suggesting that he shaped Beyoncé to fit his whims. He acknowledged that he purposefully created feelings of inadequacy in her, making her substitute Be Mine with Don't Embarrass Me on her 21st birthday. The boldness of his actions is evident, especially in light of his subsequent infidelity with multiple women, which ultimately led to her humiliation. It's a story that is difficult to ignore because when Beyoncé talked about putting her kids first, it raised questions in the minds of her admirers and raised suspicions that she could be related to Jay-Z. Some argue that their relationship goes beyond simply being parents and that their separation would seem strange, adding fuel to the flames. According to claims made by Beyoncé's former bodyguard uncle, Ron, Jay-Z manipulates her by giving her drugs. Jaguar Wright's allegations, which also imply that Jay-Z keeps Beyoncé addicted on these narcotics, lend credence to these assertions. When a video went viral, social media went crazy, captures Beyoncé staring blankly at a basketball game next to Jay-Z trying to keep her eyes open. She resorted to a rhythmic swaying of her head in an attempt to stay alert. Her PR team quickly explained away the public's doubts about her demeanor, blaming it on exhaustion from intense rehearsals. However, as the story developed, rumors swirled about Jay-Z's constant presence as well as allegations of a physical altercation between the two following a discreet revelation by Beyoncé's assistant to media takeout. The rumors created a digital storm that went viral. Even though the article was quickly mimicked, the assistant claims that there is ongoing worry about Beyoncé's husband's alleged disrespect for her need for personal boundaries. Although she hadn't noticed any overt signs of abuse, there had been multiple instances where he had moved too quickly past her, making her uncomfortable. She first dismissed it as lighthearted banter between partners, but a recent event in Street Tropes when Beyoncé seemed clearly uncomfortable made her realize how serious the issue was. Having worked closely with Beyoncé for a considerable amount of time, she frequently felt forced to speak up, but she was unsure if it was her place to see Beyoncé treated more like an object than a person. That unforgettable elevator incident was more than just a fleeting moment. It hinted at Solange's underlying feelings toward Jay-Z. Though she has long harbored doubts about him, her protective instincts toward Beyoncé have always been evident, subtly hinting at Jay-Z's true character. Bear in mind that when she took action and alerted authorities about their home, that was just one instance of her resolutely defending her sister's welfare.
It's always a work in progress, but I really, really do consider myself a student of the world.
I know that I am just where I need to be. However scary, however big, however small, a reminder to just take care of yourselves and to strive for the freedom within ourselves, to honor ourselves, our truths, at whatever stages we exist in them, because that's how we truly become free.
The intense altercation between Solange Knowles and Jay-Z in a 2014 elevator incident is widely believed to have stemmed from Solange's awareness of Jay-Z's mistreatment of her sister, Beyoncé. Surprisingly, recent disclosures by singer Jaguar Wright suggest that Beyoncé's parents, Tina and Matthew Knowles, were aware of Jay-Z's capacity to harm their daughter when they initially introduced them. Despite knowing this, they still chose to disregard it in their quest for Beyoncé's Hollywood success, banking on Jay-Z to help her rise. Yet this choice bore severe repercussions. Jay-Z not only became Beyoncé's spouse, but also purportedly exposed her to substance use and mistreatment, according to her assistant's claims. Beyond everything else, he has allegedly involved her in questionable transactions with Diddy and other dubious industry figures.
I really limit what he can have.
Reports are circulating that Solange Knowles is allegedly scheming to topple Jay-Z, sparking widespread discussion and speculation about her intentions. These surprising developments have raised questions about the reality of these allegations and whether Jay-Z is resorting to dubious measures to protect himself. Speculations abound, and emerging revelations are igniting considerable commotion. News of a federal investigation into Jay-Z's dealings has left Solange feeling victorious. Given their strained relationship, calling Jay-Z her favorite brother-in-law is quite a stretch. Solange has never hidden her hostility towards him, and the possibility of him facing legal consequences likely has her celebrating. She seems to be toasting what she sees as her triumph over him. Solange has been relentlessly focusing on Jay-Z for what feels like an eternity, and years have passed without any sign of reprieve. Jay-Z's life appears to be in
I started actually dancing for Destiny's Child when I was 13. So a lot of my life was spent in tour buses and venues and airports.
I don't actually talk about who I'm dating because I think it's important that I concentrate on the music.
That's the one thing that's sacred and not in the public eye, and it's the one thing that you feel like.
Even after many years, Solange Knowles remains steadfast in her support of Beyoncé, refusing to yield despite her struggles to distance her sister from Jay-Z. Solange has gone to great lengths to shield Beyoncé from emotional distress and public humiliation. Her fierce protectiveness is evident as she confronts Jay-Z and their parents, Tina and Matthew Knowles, about decisions that may have exposed Beyoncé to compromising situations. The suspicion that Beyoncé was introduced to Jay-Z at a young age with ulterior motives for her career raises significant ethical concerns, especially considering their notable age difference. Accusations of substance use, mistreatment, and Jay-Z's rumored participation in dubious dealings with figures like Diddy intensify the shadow looming over this influential pair. Reports suggesting Beyoncé's awareness and purported involvement in these incidents have altered the perception of her role in their relationship, shifting it from that of a victim to a possible accomplice. Solange's unwavering support for her sister highlights her determination to protect Beyoncé at all costs. Despite the complex and often contentious family dynamics, Solange continues to stand up for her sister, confronting those she believes have wronged her. This relentless dedication underscores the deep bond between the sisters and Solange's commitment to safeguarding Beyoncé's well-being.